Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 Reload. Now off screen I played other games. Sorry. Today's set's probably gonna be fairly short. I want to get to Tartarus before I end this set, and it's coming up very quickly. As in, let's check the calendar. Next week, I think it's the 25th. So yeah, we kinda have to worry about that. I really want to get there because I really want to get some freaking... I really want to try to beat the freaking Reaper. I want to beat him. I'm going to try my best this time. Alright. So, today's set. 15. We are going to be hanging out with... Chihiro-san. The Justice. Do I have a Justice Arcana? I should. I do. And she's... There she is. Also, before I forget, I did look into a bit more about the romance and friendship changes in this game from the original. As I mentioned last time, you were kind of shoehorned into being a pimp. You romanced every romanceable character. There was no, I just see you as friends, route. Thankfully, the guide I am using does have the friendship route as well, when those moments pop up, so we should be good. Hopefully. If not, I have a phone and I'll look it up. Let's spend time with her.
Missing fee money from the other day still hasn't turned up yet. No one said anything to me, but I know what they're all thinking. I can't take this anymore. I don't want to be here. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. I'm supposed to be a member of the student council. I'm going to look for some books.
Yeah, there's no way it could have been anyone else. It's gotta be her. It's that first year on the student council, Fushimi. The gloomy girl with the long hair and glasses. The one who's always reading. I hear she stole all the class's money. 2,500 yen per person. Damn, I could buy a brand name purse with that much.
Well, I heard she has no father. So there's no way they could have that much money, since her mom only works part-time.
See? How could it not be her? And with such an innocent face, too.
Huh? Who even are you? Is he a friend of Fushimi-san's? Probably not. He doesn't look like the type that would hang out with her.
Excuse me. This is the library. Please show some respect.
Let's go outside. Well, we can finish talking there.
I couldn't find any books. Let's go. You heard all that, right? There have been rumors going around my class. The only time I feel safe now is when I'm with you. I don't really have anyone else I can count on.
So for the best option, we have to say, I know you're innocent.
Oh, thank you. You're the only one who's on my side. I don't know what I'd do on my own right now. I'm sure I sound like I'm helpless, but, I'm okay, just so you know. I don't think it's right for me to always be counting on you. I have to solve this on my own.
Chihiro's so adorable. I feel so bad for her.
I have to go now, Senpai. Excuse me.
Our precious little bean. Alright.
Welcome back.
So, tonight, as I said before, we are actually officially done with nighttime activities. We can do whatever we want at night. The guide, and if I was playing, personally, would recommends that we do hanging out with our friends, our dorm mates, so we can get some more points to get some more stuff unlocked. So that's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna hang out with Yukari-san. I've been watching a bit of anime, so I'm getting back into honorifics. Sorry.
Whoa, that teaser was so dramatic. It's like the stuff from overseas. This series is known for having a strong female protagonist. I've been curious about it for a while, but I heard it also has horror elements. Wait, really? You're totally fine with that stuff? That's actually perfect. I'll try to push through then. Oh wait, it's starting! Man, the tension is palpable. That cliffhanger really made me want to know what happens next. I guess it was more zombies than horror, huh? The main girl was just an ordinary person, but she stood so strong in the face of adversity. I love that! I feel like I was able to focus on the story thanks to you. I'll let you know when I borrow the next one.
Personally, okay, this maybe kind of sounds kind of obvious. I do love a lot of Japanese horror movies and action movies because there's a different tension that you get with those type of movies. I'm not sure if it's a cultural thing or not. I know it definitely is with the horror movies. In the States, it's very much gore and putting you in like situations that make you uncomfortable because you know how dangerous it is. Whereas in Japan, a lot of the horror movies are very much suspense and tension building. It's very much very quiet, awkward moments, putting you in moments where you don't feel safe, but you don't know why. A good example of this is the difference between Ringu and The Grudge, or Ringu and The Ring, or Ju-on and The Grudge. If you've seen the two, you know the two movies, you know what I mean, or the 4 movies, I should say.
I'm gonna head off to bed. Good night.
Don't get me wrong, I do love good American horror. It's just, I love the slow build-up. It's always so much more fun for me. No, that's a good point. That's a good thing. We haven't done a question in a while. Please post your favorite horror movie, and if it is, if you have one, what is your favorite foreign horror movie? For me, I'm a classic nut in terms of horror. Well, not really classic in my sense, but be classic considered now. I really like the Grudge, Ju-on The Grudge, the original from Japan. I love that movie so much. I actually I've watched it more than any other movie I've ever seen before. I really enjoy it. All right, 16th. Today we're hanging out with Yuko. Spend time.
Coach and the boyfriend. Coach, we raced them all one-on-one, and 2 of us actually won. That means we tied the 6th graders. Can you believe it? They said they're gonna let us use the schoolyard now, and they want to be friends with us. They think we're pretty fast for 4th graders, and told us we should play together sometime.
Oh, you guys! I never had a doubt. I know how hard you all worked.
Wow, thanks. Big sis.
You don't have to call me that if you don't want to. Auntie Yuko is fine.
1, 2, 3. Good luck with your boyfriend!
They called you my boyfriend till the very end.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know that. Those kids even call Kaz my boyfriend when I'm with him. You know what this feels like? The end of some cheesy high school drama series. Like the kids have left the nest.
And now we have to say, are you relieved?
Well, of course. I was constantly worried someone would get hurt. To be honest, it was tough at the beginning. But now that they're gone, it feels kind of lonely. Teaching those kids how to race, it was pretty fun. They looked so happy every time they got faster. And it made me happy too. That feeling of wanting to help them just kept growing bigger and bigger. You know, this might have been the first time I really put my heart into something. And it's not that I've been slacking off as a team manager, but maybe helping and teaching people is more of my thing. Kind of made me think about the things I should do for my future, I mean. Oh, by the way, I wanted to thank you. Maybe we should throw a little party, you know, to celebrate our first attempt at coaching.
Let's do it.
Yay! Oh, I can't wait. Now where should we have the party at? I kind of want it to be somewhat fancy. I'll look around for a place.
Aw. You go sweet too.
I didn't have much confidence at the beginning. So you being here with me was really... Well, let's talk about that next time. We'll have plenty of time at the party. Shall we head home?
Yay. Alright, tonight we're hanging out with Ken. He has a linked episode. Where is Ken? He's holed up in his room again.
Senpai? Oh, I was just cleaning my room. Sorry, was it too loud? Okay then, good night. Senpai? Actually, there's something I'd like to talk about. Will you come in? Sorry it's so messy in here. This won't take long. I actually have a favor to ask of you. You see, I have a pet hamster. I got him when I was living with my mom, and he's been with me ever since, so I decided to bring him here. If, for some reason, I don't make it back here in the future, then this little guy will be all alone. So, could you help look after him if that happens? Of course. I have you guys with me, so I won't go down easily. But you never know, right? It was the same with my mom. Everything happened so suddenly. So please, I can even provide a little something as thanks. I'll give you all my allowance, and the rest of my New Year's money. And I'll give you all the comics here, plus whatever else you want. Okay, that works for me. Well, aren't you the lucky one? But when that happens, you better listen to him, okay? His name, it's Hamburger. Well, you can't eat him! But you know what? I think my mom laughed and said the same thing back then.
Anyways, thank you so much. That's a big relief. There's not much time left now. Sorry again for the disturbance. Could you apologize to everyone else for me? It's getting late, so I'm going to bed soon. Actually, can I ask you one more thing? Everyone in this dorm is so kind. They always come up to me for a casual chat, and they treat me like a normal person. Sure, there were plenty of adults who showed concern for me, but I feel like the people here are a little different. And you came to check in on me again today, but why? Why does everyone here care about what happens to me? Oh, right. Your parents... I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I guess that was a weird question, wasn't it? Sorry, don't mind me, but maybe I should have asked sooner. I don't know if I'll be able to fully repay you for your kindness, but I'll do my best. Okay then. Good night. Senpai! I'm really glad you came. Thank you. And I'm sorry. I won't let you down.
I really like these little bits. This is kind of one of the things that kind of sticks with me with Persona games lately, or even in general. You don't really get a lot of after-the-fact interaction with your teammates. What I mean by that is, once you get them, they're just sort of there for dialogue options during cutscenes, and then maybe if you have a social link with them, you learn a little bit more about them that way. But with Ken, he's one of the characters that you don't have a social link with. Unless you're playing the female protagonist Portable, in which case he is a social link. But it just makes it feel like they're sort of set dressing, I should say. I really hope they keep this concept in future Persona games. The linked episodes, where you can spend time with your team, learn more about them, and stuff like that. I really like this idea. I'm really glad they included it. Like, the whole hamburger thing, that's completely new. You don't learn a lot about what Ken's going through in the original game. So it's really nice. Alright, 17th. Today we're hanging out with the Fortune Arcana, which was Keisuke? Yep.
Everyone, attention please. It seems the painting Hiraga-kun submitted to the contest really caught the eyes of the judges. And while it's highly unusual, they're going to reserve an award spot just for you, Hiraga-kun.
Huh? I don't think I understand. What does that mean?
It means you're guaranteed an award. At best, you'll receive first place. At worst, an honorable mention. The judges were impressed with your shading techniques and said you crafted a masterwork of realism. Congratulations, Hiraga-kun.
Hey, way to go!
This is the art club's first real achievement.
Wait, then that means...
And we have to say... You have to tell your dad.
Yeah, that's right. He promised me. He said I could do whatever I want if I want. So this means I don't have to listen to him anymore, right?
We should all do something special to celebrate.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Thanks, everybody. Especially you. I'm sorry if I made you worry. Let's go. You're celebrating with us, right?
Way to go, Hidaga.
I don't don't mean to interrupt the fun, but Hiraga-kun, I'd like to fill you in on a few details. But don't worry, it shouldn't take long. The rest of you can wait outside the faculty office if you'd like. Well, Hiraga-kun, one of the judges saw a lot of potential in you as an artist and had an offer for you. If you're interested, they'd be willing to help arrange for you to study abroad. How does that sound?
Study abroad? Me? As an artist?
Wow! As in overseas? Hiraga-senpai's amazing!
Hey, are you guys from the art club? Have you seen Hiraga?
He's in the faculty office now for...
Hiraga! I've been looking everywhere for you! Mikari just fainted! Come quick!
Huh? Oh, okay, got it. I'll be right there. I'm very sorry, but I'll need some time to think about this.
He says he doesn't want to be a doctor, but he just can't ignore people in need. That's how he is. A doctor's son with such an eye for art. I never thought I'd be so jealous of a student.
I don't think anyone's in the mood to celebrate now. I'll let everyone know what happened. You can head out now if you'd like.
Hiraga. Nice guy. Alright, now we're going to read with Fuka, a science fiction novel. What are you doing? Let's read together.
So the other day, I recommended the novel I'm reading to a classmate. I don't talk to her much, but at the time we were discussing a movie we'd both seen. She wasn't too keen on the recommendation and turned me down, though. It was because the series looked hard to get into. There are so many volumes. If she just gave it a chance, I know she would see how interesting it is. The basic premise is about journeying to other planets, and even that by itself already sounds intriguing. And the writing is so unique and poetic. I can't help but get sucked in. Recommending something to someone is a really tricky thing, huh? Well, thank you anyways. I appreciate you showing interest in that book. Okay, I think I'll read a little further myself. I finished the whole thing.
I love recommending good books. Not just because I wrote one, but just because I love reading. I love stories. They're amazing.
Time flies by so quickly. Let me know your thoughts on it next time. Well then, good night.
I have to get into a good science fiction series. I have one that I haven't finished yet, but time. Alright, today is the 18th. Oh yeah, a typhoon is hitting here in the game. So for the next couple of days, we won't be able to leave.
This is the first time we've met during the day. Let's have a chat while the opportunity presents itself. That doesn't concern me. Now, let's be off. I understand one of my group has caused you some trouble. Is she in good health? It must be difficult looking after her. After all, you likely can't rein her in for very long. Or could it be you've already killed her? So you're keeping her alive. Then I take it you've had to use the suppressants. As I'd expect from Kirijo's resourcefulness. And you now have someone with first-hand experience among your number as well. If you already know about the suppressants, that simplifies things. Can you imagine it? A persona user murdered by their other half. Such is the fate of a persona that has gone berserk. As you have already seen for yourself. This power of ours is not meant to be wielded by just anyone. That holds true even for those who were awakened by force. It comes at a great cost, and we can only harness it by walking the line between life and death. This power makes us who we are. And yet, you hold the ability to wield so many. The Dark Hour has graced you with its favor, almost unjustly so from our perspective. Now, I ask you, don't you think it'd be a shame for you to lose such a special power? You stubbornly cling to that sentiment. Do you have no intention of understanding anything? Choosing to turn a blind eye towards your own power, to the grief of the fallen, the unchosen, the unloved. Such apathy, such insolence. You trample upon everything we stand for, and worst of all, your rejection of might. You tread upon your gifts like dirt, and in doing so, reveal your own arrogance. It disgusts me. I see now that nothing will change your mind. If our beliefs are at odds with each other, and neither side is willing to concede, then a battle is unavoidable. Our final confrontation will come in our own time. You have been blessed with a power greater than any other, and yet you don't see its true value. Such a shame.
Huh. Didn't quite make it, huh?
According to the news, a typhoon just hit. Apparently, it's the biggest one on record. It's moving slowly too, so it'll be gloomy for a while.
Yeah, thanks to that, the school festival got canned. Well, less work for us in the end, I guess. Still sucks that we'll be stuck indoors for vacation, though. So, what you gonna do over break? I always did picture you as a guy with too much free time. What about you, Fuka?
Me? The only thing I plan to do is go to the movies.
Ooh, a movie? Do you have a date?
It's not like that. I'm going with Natsuki-chan. We actually talk about movies all the time. But with this typhoon, I don't know if we'll make it.
How about you, Yuka-tan? Still gonna have practice?
I don't know. The archery range is outside, so it's most likely canceled until the storm blows over.
Same here. This stupid typhoon is gonna mess up my training.
You gotta be booked, right, Kirijo-senpai?
I'm not sure yet. Why are you so curious about our business, Iori?
Oh, me? Well, I'd be happy to tell you about my plans.
I suspect that you will be visiting Chidori-san. Although she is in stable condition now, we still can't release her.
Man, Ai-chan, you must be psychic. And you know what? She even told me she wants me to come. Oh, man! I can't believe she said that. So I figured I should probably check up on her. You know, with the storm and all.
What's with him? Why is he all excited?
Well...
You don't know either, huh?
Oh, Amada-kun, what are your plans during the break?
Oh, I'm not really doing anything in particular.
Come on, you gotta be doing something.
Oh, I'll
probably go visit the shrine.
Dude, you're a kid, not an old man.
I always go to pray, though. I guess you could say I have a wish I want granted. Anyway, I'm going back to my room. I've got a lot of homework to do.
Oh, okay. Just holler if you get stuck, yeah?
Awkward. And there's nothing we can do, so, because we can't leave. And there's nothing we can do either, so. Off to our room. How's this coming? There's just some stuff up there now. Cool. Alright.
I've been waiting for you. It's been quite some time since I last summoned you in your dreams. Several seasons have come and gone since I first offered you my assistance. Now then, your persona abilities. Have you been using them wisely? To be direct, I sense a great catastrophe in your future, but it would be a pity to lose one with such potential as yourself. Therefore, please allow me to provide you with a new form of assistance. I will unlock further secrets of fusion previously unrevealed to you. I am certain that you will find this to be of great benefit. But for now, you must be tired. Please, rest easy. Until we meet again. Farewell.
So the special fusion basically is, I believe, triple or 4-star fusions, which are useful. Let's see here. No school today. And we want to hang out with Shinjiro tonight, or today. I'm actually going to do a quick save, and we're going to check out those Velvet Room stuff we can do now. Then we'll hang out with Shinjiro. I believe it's triple and quad.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Fusion.
I too. It
Special.
Is a special persona you desire. Is
Triple. Or just new ones in general. Ooh, Alice.
All of this will almost certainly be worth your time and effort.
Just new persona, huh?
Which will you choose?
Alright, that works.
Registering personas? Very well.
Work on that later. While I'm off screen. Okay. Now we're doing another linked episode with Shinjiro.
My bad. Thanks. I got a favor to ask ya. Give this to Kirijo. Preferably while you're at school. I haven't suddenly decided to go back to school or anything. That's a form to extend my leave of absence. Don't make much sense to be in an extracurricular squad if I get expelled. But I'll drop it if I can stay absent from school. Going myself would be more of a pain than it's worth. Plus, it seems like Kirijo depends on you. It should be pretty easy to hand it off if you do it at school. I'll pay you back for this. So help me out, alright? So you'll do it? No questions asked? I owe ya.
Huh. I don't see you two together very often. What are you guys doing back here in the middle of the day? That envelope. I'm guessing that's not the form for returning to school. Hey, if Shinji keeps this up, you'll be his classmates next year. You and Junpei should practice addressing him casually. In fact, go ahead and boss him around a bit.
I'd rather get expelled. We're gonna finish the battle this year. I've got no reason to stay enrolled after that.
Shinji! You know exactly how concerned Mitsuru is about you. You know what this form means to her, don't you? Don't tell me you forgot your promise.
Sorry. Didn't want to drag you into my problems, but still counting on you for that.
I've never seen Shinji ask someone else for help with his own problems before. He'd never say it out loud. But I think he really trusts you. I don't know. Yeah, we've known each other a long time, but sometimes being too close to somebody can have its drawbacks. I'm not gonna nag Shinji about going back to school anymore. Just do what you think is best. I'll leave it to you.
Gotta help a bro out, you know? Alright, tonight, a DVD with Kodomaru. I love Kodomaru. Alright, ooh, trophy. I like the teammate's combat characteristics. Awesome! So, we do get a this is one of the characteristic things I mentioned before. Each character has a characteristic that can be tied to their personality. I think there are actually two. Not 100% on that, though. In the case of Kodomaru, he gets Auto Secunda, which basically allows him to get, immediately, once the battle starts, randomly an enemy loses accuracy and evasion. Which is actually really cool. There is no Auto Secunda normally. It's always Auto Sukukaja, which is the buff for us. Or Auto Masukukaja, which is a buff for everyone. I like this. If there is another buff, I can see it being Auto Masukunda. Auto Masukunda. Which would be just everyone loses their accuracy and evasion. That's actually really cool, though. You've unlocked combat characteristics. Combat characteristics are passive effects that will automatically activate during battle. Your party members each have unique combat characteristics which become available as you deepen your bonds. Select status from triangle to for further details as a party member's combat characteristic under 13. Alright. God love Kodomaru. Such a good boy. So pretty. Look at him. Alright, so we got that.
Good morning. I am calling to
to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus. 2 this time, I believe. Please, goodbye now.
Of course. Alright. We are not accepting either opportunity to hang out. Today... Really? Alright, cool. We're actually going to be harvesting some soul spinach. Wait, hold on. Today's the 22nd, right? Yeah. With Koromaru. Where is Koromaru? Outside. Hold on a second. Let me... Just in case this becomes a link. Oh, no. We have to go to the roof first. Okay. We're going to harvest the soul spinach first. Then plant more. Because these are amazing motherfucking things. Don't have to waste my Twilight fragments. Then we hang out with Koromaru. Which this leads me to believe there is another buff we can get with him.
That voice. It really is you, Koromaru. I'm so glad to see you again. I was worried when I didn't see you at the shrine gate. But here you are, looking better than ever. And so well dressed. You've become quite the fashionista, haven't you? Oh, good boy. Good boy. Do you live in the store? Is Koromaru in good hands here? Oh, is that so? I can see that actually. Koromaru looks much more grown up now. I'm glad you found somewhere you can relax again. Oh, don't you worry about a thing. You can live wherever you choose. I have to get going. Take care now, the both of you.
What's wrong, Koromaru-san? I see. So that's what's troubling you. That woman from earlier, she offered to take Koromaru-san in at one point. But at the time, he still had unfinished business to attend to. Of course, she is unaware of that fact. So in all likelihood, she may still carry the wrong impression about Koromaru-san's feelings.
Oh, it's you again. Is everything all right? Would this happen to be about Koromaru? Don't worry about it. I know Koromaru has his own reasons and his own problems. He's such a sweet, smart boy, isn't he? So really, I'm all right. But thank you for being so thoughtful. The way he's by your side, he looks just like he did when he was with the priest. He must really trust you from the bottom of his heart. Please, take good care of Koromaru. Koromaru really has been blessed with so many wonderful friends. Be sure to cherish them, okay? be at that dorm from now on, won't you? Well, I'll have to visit you again then.
Ooh, agility buff. Nice. It might be that once you hit the you get the personality trait,
Oh, it's you.
they start getting buffs to their persona stats. Either way, today we're actually going to be going to Tartarus. So let's run through our usual routine before doing so. Club Escapade. We're going to get the Rarity Fortune buff. I want to know my fortune. On fortune or future? Right. Interesting. Alright, so we want the rarity, like usual. Yes, please. Alright. Now is a good time to give ourselves some buffs. Or some new gear. Oop. Let me see my equipment. Oop. 7107. I'm still pretty high up there. Use equipment, quality nihil.
There is some new
Ooh.
items you can create.
I need a lot of stuff to get these. Alright.
What would you like?
50. Oh, here I can see what they're equipped to. Okay.
Everything I craft is sure to be useful against the shadows. Give them a go. What would you like?
Alright, those are good.
So, what will it be?
Yeah, we're pretty much set, really.
What will it be? Is that all you need?
Let's just check cards. Dang it.
Welcome. Go on, look around.
Oh, I still can't get that. Alright, items.
I'm sure this will prove to be useful.
Cool. Well, that's all good to know.
Everything good. Come again.
Alright, so we're going over to here now. See if we can upgrade everyone's gear or not.
Be careful out there. I got some stuff you might find useful.
Simblade, alright.
That what you want? Good. It's all yours.
Equip. Don't need that anymore.
That what you want? All right then. That what you want? All right.
Let's go with my party first.
That what you want? All right then.
Oh! This is a, was originally a hard to get, a rare weapon in Persona 3. Cool.
Feel free to buy whatever you want, but I suggest picking something that complements your physique.
Let's go with armor now.
What are you looking for? Everything look good here? All right then. Everything all right then.
That's the best I can do.
What'd you bring? You finished?
Yep,
Be
I'm
seeing
done.
ya.
You still open? No. Hold on. No. Alright, so, now we go to Tartarus. Do kind of wish there was an option to go to Tartarus from the main menu on the map. Now, where is Fuka? She's probably upstairs. Let's go to Tartarus! Max SP, alright. Okay, so, for your Tartarus run this evening, you need to find the missing people on floors 120, 136, and 140. Get at least 100k. This includes, you know, materials and consumables when you sell them. Be at least level 50. So we're going to be leveling up a bit. Reach floor 144. That's going to be our target floor. Let's see how that looks. That is going to be a jaunt. Get to the Monad block on floor 143. The Monad passage, I should say. And have the appropriate social link personas, which we should still have. But as a reminder, you want... some of these we finished, didn't we? Yeah. Magician, Priestess, Emperor, Lovers, Chariot, Justice, Fortune, Strength, and Sun. We already finished Tower. So these are the Arcana you want to have at the bare minimum by the time you finish the dungeon. Which we should already have, yeah. I even have Tower still. So yeah, Magician, Priestess, Emperor, Chariot, Justice, Fortune, Strength, Tower, Sun, Lovers. These are all the ones you want to have by the time you get done. And that's basically it. So I hope you guys are looking forward to the next set. It actually took a little bit longer than anticipated. Cutscenes, man, cutscenes. I'll see you guys next time where we'll continue on from me finishing this run. But till then, as always, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.